Good morning everyone. So in today's class we will be studying how do we prepare a T-shape account. So in the introduction I have already told you what an account is and how an account looks like, right? So today we will be seeing how do we prepare this. So as we know there are two sides, that is debit side and credit side, and we have already studied the rules of accounting according to the American approach. So before preparing any account, first we need to know the nature of account, whether it is capital, liability, expense, asset or revenue. After we have known that, we can easily know on which side there will be an increase and which side there will be a decrease. So let's see our first illustration, that is illustration 17. Open T-shape account for furniture and write the following on the proper side. So we have 5 entries and we need to prepare a T-shape account. So firstly, which account do we need to prepare? Furniture. So what is the nature of furniture account? Is it capital? No. Liability? No. Expense? No. It is an asset. So what is the rule for asset and expense? Increase will be on the debit side, decrease will be on the credit side. And capital, liability and revenue, it is the opposite. That is decrease will be on the debit side and increase will be on the credit side. So first we need to prepare our furniture account. So we have two sides, debit side, credit side. The heading of our account will be furniture account. We have particulars, amount, again particulars and amount. So on debit side what will be right? Increase in furniture. On credit side we will be writing decrease in furniture. Right? So what is the first transaction? Furniture purchased for 20,000. So we are purchasing furniture of 20,000. So whether there is an increase of furniture, decrease on furniture, there is an increase on furniture. So which side will be recorded? On our debit side. So first one we have furniture purchased. What is the value of furniture purchased? 20,000. Next, what is the entry? Furniture sold costing 5,000. So when we are selling the furniture, the amount of furniture is reducing. So decrease in furniture is on the credit side. So second one, furniture sold. How much is it? 5,000. Next, third we have furniture again purchased for 8,000. So again there is a purchase of furniture, which means there is an increase in furniture, which will be written on the debit side. That is furniture purchased 8,000. Next we have old furniture discarded. So आपके पास पुराना फर्नीचर था, उसमें से आपने 2,500 का फर्नीचर डिस्कार्ड कर दिया, मतलब सेल कर दिया. So again the value of furniture is decreasing. So for fourth one, furniture discarded. What is the value? 2,500. Last we have value of furniture was reduced by 2,000. Say for example, you had purchased a furniture on 1st April 2019 for 5,000. But on 31st March 2020, your value of furniture is reduced by 2,000. Which means the 2,000 reduction in our furniture is depreciation. I have already explained you in the introduction that what is depreciation, and we would be studying a separate chapter on depreciation. For now, you just remember when the value of furniture is reducing, it means there is a decrease in furniture. So it will be written on the credit side, that is reduction in value of furniture. What's the value? 2,000. So we have completed all the 5 entries. Now we need to total and see which side is more. So what is the total of our debit side? 20,000 plus 8,000, that is 28,000. And what is the total of our credit side? It is 9,500. So which side total is more? Our debit side total is more, that is how much? 28,000. So on the debit side 28,000, credit side 28,000. And whatever the balance is remaining, we would be just writing balance. How much is it? 28,000 minus 5,000 minus 2,500 and minus 2,000. It is 18,500. Clear? If our credit side total would be more than the debit side, so balance we would be writing on the debit side. So clear? Let's go on to another problem. Open T-shape account of a creditor Sanjay and write the following transaction on the proper side. So in this we have to prepare a creditor's account whose name is Sanjay. So what is the nature of creditor? It is a liability. So what is the rule for liability? Any decrease will be on the debit side and any increase will be on the credit side. We have debit side, credit side. Account would be Sanjay's account. We have particulars, amount, particulars and amount. So on the debit side we have decrease and on the credit side we have increase. This decrease and increase is just for your understanding. You need not write it in your exam. So first we have purchase goods from Sanjay on credit for 40,000. So firstly, who is a creditor? When business owes money to a person, he is a creditor. So our first transaction is that purchase goods of 40,000 from Sanjay. So we have purchased goods of 40,000 from Sanjay, which means there is a increase in our creditor. So we'll be writing purchased goods. How much is it? 40,000. Next we have paid to Sanjay. When we are paying to Sanjay, our creditor's amount is reducing. So it will be decrease in Sanjay's account. So we'll write paid cash. How much is it? 25,000. Next, third we have again purchase goods from Sanjay on credit 16,000. Again goods are purchased, so there is an increase in our creditors. Purchase goods, how much is it? 16,000. Next we have goods returned to Sanjay for 2,000. So we had purchased goods worth rupees 40,000. Then we have returned goods to him worth rupees 2,000. So what has happened to our creditor's account? It has reduced. Why is it reduced? Because there is return of goods, that is purchase returns. So fourth we have purchase return. How much is it? 2,000. Last we have paid to Sanjay 20,000. So when we are paying a creditor, the creditor's account is reducing. So paid cash, how much is it? 20,000. Now we need to total both the sides. Which side total is more? Our credit side total is 56,000 and our debit side total is 47,000. So which side is more? Our credit side total is more. 56,000, 56,000. So what is the balance? 56,000 minus 25,000 minus 20,000 minus 2,000, that is 9,000. So this is how we prepare our T-shaped accounts. So we are done with this chapter, that is the accounting equation. Tomorrow onwards we would be doing the next chapter, that is double entry system of accounting. So that's all for today. Thank you.